Welcome back, everybody, to Galactic Science Episode 17, the continuation of Fusion and Fission. Well, here we have the Fusion Reactor. Very nice and lovely. I've given it a nice little cap of double compressed cobblestone. I'm actually going to build outside a fair bit and have a few like corridors go around the place, just airtight. I'm going to go for a really expansive build, I think. I'm not going to be confined to the small, tiny base here. No, siree. This is going to be big. This is going to be massive. This is going to be out of the park. Right, but this fusion generator is probably going to be the first of many, because I have an insane plan in my head, and I don't know if this is going to pull off, but I've got an idea that with these fusion chambers, there's no real input or output to these things. They're rather big, so surely you should be able to import and output from them from anywhere? Maybe? I don't know. If anybody in the comment section knows a little bit about basically inputting things into a fusion reactor and taking them out, let me know. But for today we are going to install the fission reactor. That's right, that's what we're going to do. Take that over there, and I'm thinking maybe in this square here-ish. It looks about right. Let's put that there. Let's put the blueprint down, and the 5x5. Well, that's actually pretty tiny, actually. I could actually put it forward, say 1, 2. Yeah, forward 2, so about there. Okay, so 98 tungsten plating. I don't know if I've got enough of that. So 1, 2. Theoretically, right there. Beep, beep. Right. Oh, that's what tungsten plate. That's tungsten plating. What have I got here? Fusion wall. Oh boy, so that could be a little bit more than I actually bargained for. I thought this was all fusion wall, but it's not. It's all tungsten plating, and that's quite, how would you say? Well, I wouldn't say it's dear, but I don't have a lot of it. Okay, so more tungsten plating. What do I need for that? Tungsten plating. Oh, tungsten, beryllium. Oh, good grief. The way to get tungsten, if I recall correctly, actually, there is something I want to do. There is definitely something I want to do, and that is with Ender IO pipes. No, conduits. Item with an M. Oh, they're already in my inventory. Yuck. Right, this is what I want to achieve. I want to achieve. Doesn't really matter right now. So I'm going to do that. Disable that one. I don't know if you guys know where I'm going with this, but in one of my quest rewards, I was given a item filter, and I'm going to use that right now. Disable. All right, disable. Cool. That one. Disable. Right, cool. So I was given some item filters for one of my quest rewards. So my little problem that I've got with getting the not the titanium, the tungsten, is that I get this radioactive stuff, namely technetium, whatever that may be, and I put that on the wrong spot. I surely did. So I want it to go there. Now I've got my basic of my filter. Good. So that goes in there, right? So I'm just going to pinch one of these out of here and stick that there. Put that back in there. Actually, I might just 43. I don't know what I can actually use with it. I get a little bit of Einsteinium, but I've got a plan. I'm gonna trash all this other stuff. I'm hoping that with this setup, it's going to port the technium straight into the letter chest really, really quickly, and it'll keep the same metadata. That's my hope. So I want to ignore metadata, right? Okay. I don't even know what you can actually use for that. Actually, there was something that was kicking around my head earlier. I just really want to have a look at this while I'm here, while I think of it. Dash itself. Can you make dash with... No. I was thinking maybe you might be able to make dash with Minecam, but you can't. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to see if I can get away with not having to make another trip to Mars at all and get this Stargate up and running, because that's kind of like almost end game for this series. The end of the series is going to be I get to Gallifrey and become a Time Lord, because the TARDIS mod is here. All right, so now I've done that. So hopefully, actually there is a speed upgrade also. This thing. So turn that on. Right. I think speed. I'm sure I was given one at one stage or another, or either that I've lost it in the Great Storage Crash. I've got a feeling I've lost it. So what is a speed upgrade anyway? That won't work, Raetac. Speed. All right. Oh, electrical steel, a piston, and a redstone torch. I would like to have some speed on this. Pistons I don't have, so that means I'm going to need wood. I don't have a lot of that either. Spruce. I might have to put that idea on the back burner. But, okay, so I'm going to go over here, collect some of the netherrack that has been busily being made. So 2 stacks may be enough. It might be enough. One of these days, I am going to basically get out of this small little workshop, and we'll go big, like big scale. That's the plan. Right, there's titanium. Right, so let's do this. So I don't know. Okay, well, let's just check. Let's just check. It's not coming out. Why? Ignore metadata, match metadata. Huh. Well, that didn't work. If there's anybody who would like to tell me why that didn't work, I'll be eternally grateful. I may just have to think of something else, actually. Something else, and I could probably actually stick the leaded chest there. Only problem is that it doesn't match metadata. They never do. It doesn't stack very well either. So that I just void it off. There is always that option too. Because I don't want this radioactive stuff filter. No. Yeah, let's just void this stuff off. I don't need it. Well, it would be nice, but I don't need it right now. Module filter, gold, and module base. So I don't even have any module bases. Well, well, well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, if I recall correctly, the module bases are iron, okay, and iron bars. iron. So I'm going to have to basically make them from scratch. Because, yeah, all this radioactive stuff, it's just not healthy, I tell you. It's not healthy at all. Yep, cool. And the gold ingot there. Module filter. And I dropped a lot of stuff. Okay. So this is where the tricky bit's going to come in. I'm going to have to break that. Quickly. Right, get in here. Break that. Put the chest down, put the filter in. Get rid of all this stuff. Uh-oh. I need a stick. I need a stick now. Ah! No, don't tell me I don't have a stick on hand. This cannot be... Oh, yeah, stick. Whew, that was close. All right, stick. Bink, done. Ooh, okay, so that's good. Now, go back to my bag of holding because I think that's where... Where did the filter go? The filter went somewhere. Oh, filter. I don't know where the filter went. It went somewhere. Looks like I'm going to have to go have a dig around and see if I can't find it. Maybe it's actually... Nope, definitely not in there. Alright, I'm going to have to go for a scratch around and see if I can't find this filter. Actually, silly me, the filter's already there. Oops. Right, ooh. Let's get rid of this radioactive stuff for a starter. Right, okay. Not exactly what I wanted to do, actually. I wanted to actually void that stuff off, but doesn't matter. If I can get it to stack, that'll be just as good. Although, yeah, we'll see. Right, that I could just void it off into the entropy accelerators, perhaps. Because they aren't doing much, that's for sure. So how do I actually spell this? That's a very good question. Let's get a sample of that stuff. So, technetium. So, technetium. And click out of the way. So, any of the technetium that's in here, which is none currently, should end itself up in the leaded chest. Too bad I can't actually... module extractor. I can't actually get any less than 10 ticks, sadly. Well, for some reason, I didn't make any. Or did I not spell it right? Technetium. Well, that's weird. Can I just put that in there and... Okay, whitelist that. Did I not spell it right? Technetium. Okay, obviously refined relocators won't work with this either. Well, that was a bust. Okay, let's just put some stuff in these bags. I just got to remember where the stuff is, or either have a massive clear out later. All right, magnesium, blah blah blah. Okay, right. Oh no, no, I put that in there. I was about to say, oh, it worked. No, it didn't. Right. It was a good idea, but it didn't work. Obviously, automatically putting this stuff into these chests is a little harder than I expected. Maybe refined relocator might do it, but obviously the pipe... Well, if the pipes are actually going directly into the leaded chest and I could sort out of that from there, maybe. Okay, anyway, moving right along. We should have a small amount of tungsten. Bugger. We got the beryllium, that's great. And the iron, so let's see how many of these walls can we make. Fission wall. No, it's fusion wall. Fusion? Fission. What's it called? I don't know. Mine cam. Tungsten plating. Duh. Right. That will get me enough. Actually, I'll have half a stack left over. So cool. All right. So I'm going to place this down, and we're going to come right back when it's done. Well, putting the last layer on, I'm just realizing the fact that I can't place these things for crap. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll work around it. The base itself is not quite as symmetrical and lined up as anything. It's going to be like a lot of my builds, very organic. As much as I'd like to have everything nice and lined up, it's just not going to happen. That requires planning, and there's absolutely none of that here. All right, so ta-da! Fission chamber. So this will break components down into basically half atomic values of what they were. So if I break down beryllium, say, you would get helium, which is 2, isn't it? Yeah. Helium is 2, pretty sure. So that's what that will do. I can finish like a quest out of that, although I have a feeling I won't be using the fission reactor as much as I'll be using the fusion reactor. The fusion reactor I'll be using a lot of. Now, let's try something else. Let's expand on this idea that we might be able to port things out of the fission reactor into a leaded chest. So I want another leaded chest. So that, I think we just need some lead, eh? Let's just check. Leaded chest, here we go. Lead around a chest. Easy. Too easy, in fact. Chest, don't have any. I don't think I've got any wood either. Looks like it's time to go to the tree, get some wood, get some chests, get some stuff, and we'll be right back. Alright, we got some wood together. Maybe a small tree farm at some stage or another might not be a bad idea. But expansive storage solutions and crafting solutions, yeah, that's just... I'm doing all this pretty much on the fly in my inventory, so we'll just have to cope with things as best as we can. I mean, we don't have applied energy logistics here, which is kind of sad, but I'll work with what I've got. Right, chest, beautiful. Let's make up 8 of these buggers because I reckon I'm going to need them. Right, kill, leaded chest. Okay, the other thing I'm going to have to do is run power out to this thing. And that's going to be tricky in itself. Can we... Oh, actually, with them... We'll line them up and see what we can do, hey? Yeah, 4 chests there. We may need them all, we may not. Let me see. Now, to get power out, I'm going to do a wee spot of rearranging. Actually, I might even just make another flux generator for the control itself. because I'd like to basically put that in that block there. Then I can run power outside without even have to worrying about air. So I'll be right back after that. Right, we've got the flux generator here. Cool. So we'll just pop that block out there. Put that there. So that's good. And we'll just check to make sure the seal is good. Yeah, we're all sealed. Awesome. So for the meantime, I'm just going to pick out some of these turbines just so I can bridge the gap between here, here, and there. Eventually I'm going to make some more turbines just to fill the whole wall back in again, and probably expand the turbines to a point where we can maybe increase the power output for these things. All right, power wise, how am I going to get power out to this thing? Well, I could use aluminium wire, but I've got a feeling that just the normal aluminium wire might not be enough. So I'm actually going to use the heavy aluminium wire. And that is wool, aluminium wire, and aluminium. So I don't know what the sort of conductivity of those are. So we're going to find out together, shall we? Right. That's tin. Let me see. Silver, aluminium. Okay, didn't quite want that many. Let's go here to the alloy smelter. I'll just put that in there. I've probably got some aluminium already in here. No, I don't. Well, while that's cooking, let's get some wool together, because that's the easy part now. We've got the mob spawner. Hello, mob spawner. How you doing? Show me what you got. Plenty of nice, lovely things. Even a few creeper heads, which is actually pretty good. So just one lot of string. It's not a hell of a lot of wool, but if I actually basically park myself here for about an hour or two, I would get more than enough wool to keep going to do other things. So that's not too bad. Right, so I've got a feeling it's not going to be enough wool. Just double check. No, I don't have any in there. String, perhaps? No, 5. Okay, let's get rid of all this other stuff that we don't need in our inventory. Filter, there we go. Carrots, don't quite need those either. Right. How are we going on our aluminium? 42 pieces. Not bad for a few minutes work. And it's still going. Right, so that will give us a grand total of 6. I think 6 is not going to be enough. We may need just a slight more than 6 to get from the power going outside to the actual fusion reactor itself. 12 may be enough, but I doubt it, because I did park it quite a fair way away. Okay, so that's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I only get here. So I'm probably going to need at least about 24 of these things. The amount of wool that I need to get the amount of heavy cable out there, it's quite a bit. So I think we might just have to do another cut. I'm probably going to park here and watch the spiders die for a little while, and so we can get the wool together. Well, I've spent about half an hour watching this thing, thinking I could probably go get myself some more spider spawners, I think. Maybe that's a task for another day, because it's taken me at least about an hour to get enough wool together to make the required heavy aluminium wires to get out to the fusion reactor. Got to get it right. Right, okay, so... Whoop. So hopefully we have enough. No, okay, that's connected. Good, good, good. Please, please, please be enough. Whoop. I think it's just enough. one over. Okay, that's cool. So now it should have power. Should have lots of power. Look at that power go. And probably look at all the power that used to be in my generator. Turbine. Whoa, that's just sucked out just about half of, well, basically 10 million RF. I'm definitely going to have to step this up somewhat. But, okay, we've got our item conduits. Let's start some theory crafting. Theory is we can go like this. Build onto that. Alright, import. Hey, I think that was wrong with what was wrong with my other setup. I forgot to set those to import after review the footage. But if that's indeed the case, I'm an idiot. Okay, extraction. Always. Right. So, what are we going to do with the fusion? Now, this thing called Einsteinium, right? This lovely stuff called Einsteinium. The stuff that is one of the building blocks of ender pearls. We can make that with lead, not iron. I was about to say lead and something else, but definitely not iron. It's lead and chlorine. Now, chlorine is something I have lots of, and lead I've got lots of that also. So, let's have a look and see how this works, shall we? Right, I'm only going to do one. So basically, atomic mass of 17 plus an atomic mass of 83 will give Einsteinium. And it's not getting sucked out. Well, that's disappointing. So that is... Oh, yeah, it's definitely disappointing. I was kind of hoping I might be able to automate this process, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a thing. Although, making a stack of Einsteinium like that is not too bad, actually. Yeah, look at my power. It's all going away. Holy cow. So, boom, dink. So, it's generally best to craft these things in stacks. I think I might have to do a little bit of research in the Minecam Fusion, and there must be some way to automate this. There must be. But, so that's one of the building blocks of the Ender Pearl. The other part, we're going to have to build, or actually construct. So if we go to Ender Pearls, to synthesis, calcium carbonate. So... there must be some way to automate this. I'm definitely going to have to look that up. There must be some way to basically make the Einsteinium, port it out into a chemical synthesizer, straight in with some calcium carbonate. That's going to probably going to be a fairly lengthy calcium. Yeah, where are we? Calcium carbonate. So calcium, I believe we can get that from bones. We're getting plenty of bones from the mob spawner, that's for sure. Carbon and oxygen, well, oxygen I'm voiding off, so that's not a problem. Carbon, also, I do get a substantial amount of that too from my carrot farm. And I believe my carrot farm is working overtime for the small farm that it is. Now, if I need any more carbon, if I need any more oxygen, hydrogen, whatever, I can just build bigger farms. And that is probably what's going to happen. This place is going to go massive. How massive? Stay tuned, because the plan that I have in mind, if I can get these things to work out the way that I think I can get them to work, this base, this is almost like an experiment lab in here. This is going to be nowhere near the size of what this base is going to be. All right, folks, I've been Raetac. I'll see you all next time.